Well, we're going to be doing a major upgrade to our global model this year. That is slated to roll out mid-June. The performance that we've seen so far is an improvement in track and intensity. That's going to be a significant upgrade. That's definitely going to help the Hurricane Center do better forecasting. Well, the things that concern me most are individuals not listening to state and local emergency managers when they issue warnings. The information that we're getting through the forecast models is increasingly accurate, and when they issue watches and warnings, that's the time to take action. But the time to prepare is now. You can't wait until there's a watch or warning and then try to prepare, because the shelves will be empty, the roads will be crowded. That's the most important message. The other thing that I really want to make sure people understand is don't just focus on the cone. You know, that these storms are hundreds of miles across, and the impacts extend well outside of the cone. And lastly, it's not just the categories of storms and the wind. Most fatalities occur in these storms because of water and flooding. So it's storm surge as well as inland rainfall. That's the biggest problem.
So yeah, another hurricane season, and one of the messages that we've been really trying to get across is the fact that when you close your eyes, you think about a hurricane, most people think of the wind, but we look at the data. In the last 3 years, 83% of fatalities has been indeed the flooding. It's the inland flooding. And over half of those in automobiles. Historically, storm surge. It's the water. It's the inland water that's hurting people. So another season, the waters are already warm, and now's the time to prepare as we're kicking off the season. You got to be ready for the hurricane. Be ready for the water. So, a lot of the evacuation decisions have to be made as early as possible. Some of them, you're talking 3-4 days ahead of time. So at 48 hours when we get the storm surge information out, if it's a small community, that might be the reason that you evacuate. A larger community, that's just validation of that evacuation. So if you think about it, we need to get that out as far as we can in advance to make sure people have the tools that they need to make that tough decision, which is an evacuation order.